Hey gang, I'm Lewis and this is your 15-minute eFit home workout power flow. This one's called Strength Meets Stillness. So a bit of an overview as to what's to come. We're going to start off with some mobility, get our joints nice and mobile, get our heart rates up and get blood flow flowing to all those parts of our body. Then we're going to do some strength-based work or a bit of strength endurance based for the legs and the upper body, and then get some conditioning on. Super simple, nothing's too complex. We are going to repeat this work 2 to 3 times over, or as long as we can in this 15 minutes you've got together. So let's get cracking. Without any further ado, just find some space on your mat, and we're going to take those feet hip width apart. All I want from you is to reach down, touch your toes, like so, and then from there, going to bring the hips down into a deep squat and add a cheeky little rotation in. So we'll spend 30 seconds here. That time will start right now. Yours might look different to mine, but either way, I want you to take your time to flow through the body. So I'll show you from the side on profile as well. Straight legs, touch your toes, bringing those hips down into a nice deep yogi squat, and then rotate, opening through the back, opening through the chest and shoulders. Awesome, guys. Let's try and get 2 to 3 more in this time. Again, straight legs for the toe touch, hips come down, chest nice and proud. Add a rotation, should start to feel the hips, knees, ankles, the back, chest and shoulders. Let's squeeze an extra one in here. All starting to open up nice and easy. Lovely. Good stuff. So from there, we're going to come into a lateral squat now. So feet can be hip width apart. I want you to step as wide as you can, keep both toes pointing forwards, and then sit back into the hip, keeping the opposite leg straight. Let's alternate these, so we're changing legs each time, just to make sure we get as much as we can in the 30 seconds that we've got here. Lovely. Trying to keep that heel on the ground as you sit back into the hip. And a little cheat code here. The further apart the feet go, the easier it is. Again, yours might look different to mine. I am someone that does do quite a bit of mobility work, so don't be alarmed if you're not going as deep, okay? Last 5 seconds here, team, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Spin it over, bring it down to a plank for me. So hands underneath the shoulders and step the feet back into a plank. If that feels too hard for you, just bring it down to the knees, but try and keep a straight line from the knee to the shoulder. And when you're ready, we're going to go opposite hand, tapping opposite shoulder, then opposite hand, touching opposite toe, okay? So getting a bit of activation now through the shoulders, through the core, and getting some nice length into those hamstrings there too. We'll spend another 15 seconds here, because it took me a little while to demo that. You're ready. Should be feeling nice and warm. And again, try not to rotate through the hips when you are in that plank position. Lovely. And in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, lovely. Bring it up to standing, team. Grab yourself a sip of water if you need it. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to catch a bit of a breather. Get your water if you need to. And hopefully I can demonstrate the next 2 exercises in that time. So first one, bit of a progression from the first work we just did. It's our push-up with a shoulder tap. So for your push-ups, again, straight legs or knees bent. Just going to lower the body down towards the ground, keeping a straight line from head to heel, then push the ground away. Once you're at the top, opposite hand taps opposite shoulder before you repeat again. That's movement 1. You'll be there for 45 seconds and resting for 15 seconds. Movement 2, want hands on head as if you're going to go into a prisoner squat. Feet around hip width apart. Feel free to turn the toes out if you need to. And we're sitting back into the hips, bending at the knees, finding that squat. When you come up, a little twist as you bring opposite elbow to knee to get those obliques firing up, all right? Bit of abs, bit of glutes, bit of core, and loads of upper body there. All right, team, we'll get started in 10 seconds. We're here for 45 seconds of work with 15 seconds of recovery, and that time starts in 3, in 2, and in 1. Lovely. So press up positions, hands on the shoulders, lower the body down towards the ground, and then push up. For your shoulder taps, definitely want to bring the feet hip width apart or wider. And that's going to help you to minimize that rotation. So we don't want the hips working left and right there. Ideally, you should be able to balance a glass of water on the lower back. Brilliant. Options with the push-up too if you need, guys. Take the hand slightly wider. Maybe elbows can come out wide, about 75 degrees, looking like an arrow. Or maybe you're going to come into that narrow push-up, a bit more into the triceps and shoulders there as elbows brush the sides of the body. All right, gang, last 5 seconds. I know shoulders and core probably feeling this one already, but you've got time to breathe in 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. 15 seconds. Bring it up to standing, heading into that squat, remember, with that little lateral crunch, okay? Elbow to knee. Team, we're back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands on heads, feet hip width apart. Take your time slowly into that squat. Keep chest proud. Bring opposite knee to elbow at the top. Which alternates sides with that little oblique crunch there. And let's get those glutes and quads working for that squat. Awesome. Remember, 45 seconds here. Yours might look different to mine. But what do I want you to avoid? Avoid those knees collapsing in that squat, okay? Try and keep knees pressing over that middle toe. Avoid the heels lifting. And try to keep that chest up. So you're not bowing the chest down towards the ground. Lovely. How are we doing for time? 10 seconds, gang. I'll show you from the side profile as well if you're unsure. Push. Lovely. Keep pushing now. Almost time. In 3, in 2, and time. At 15 seconds, we are back in their team. So in 10 seconds, we're going to change it up. Get that conditioning in that I said. So in 5 seconds, we're going to start nice and simply with some plank jacks. Look like so. Feet jumping out and in 3, 2, 1. Let's go 10 reps of plank jacks. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up on your feet. Let's go 10 squat jumps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Ready for burpees. Straight in. 10 reps in 2 and 1. Off you go. Option for a half burpee or option for a chest to floor burpee. Either way, I want 10 before we get that breather. Good, losing count myself here, but it feels like halfway. That's 5. If you're ahead of me, get to your 10 and then rest. If you're behind me, get to your 10 and rest. Lovely. That feels like about 10. Hey. All right, gang. Some time to breathe now. We'll give you 30 seconds to a minute and we'll crack back on. Great time to get that sip of water. Great time to have a sit down if you need to. All right. Whew. Hope you're feeling good, gang. Heart rate should be up. As I said, bit of an upper body and lower body push. And we get that heart rate up. As you can hear, I am breathless. This works. All right. So 10 seconds. If you're feeling fit, feeling ready to push on, feel free to crack on a little bit earlier. Otherwise, for those of you still catching your breath, me included, we're going to crack on in 30 seconds, all right? Round 2, coming in thick and fast. Now you know what to expect. Push-ups, plank shoulder tap, 15-second breather, squat, lateral crunch. Then we'll get our conditioning in. All right, I'm ready. Heart rate's down, breath is just about back. In 10 seconds, we're there with that push-up. Options will come down to knees if you need to, remember, or if you're feeling confident, let's get some straight legs. All right, off we go, team. 45 seconds, push up, into shoulder tap. Lovely. So we don't always need weights, team, to make things hard for ourselves. We can dictate intensity, make it a bit harder by slowing things down, controlling the way down, or by speeding things up and getting loads of reps in. Either way, you decide what your body needs today. We're just over 2/3 of the way in. That's 30 seconds down, 15 to go. Keep pushing. Woo! We love it. Upper body pump. For the man them watching, don't worry, I got you. And for the girls that love feeling strong, yeah, we see you. Come with us in 3, 2, and time. Right, 15 seconds to breathe. Coming into that squat with lateral crunch in 10. Hope you're ready. Hands on head in 5, feet hip width apart in 3, 2, and time. Right, sitting back and down to that squat, chest proud. Opposite elbow, same elbow to knee, all right? Crunching laterally. You could switch up. All right, gang, you can switch it up with a little rotation. Why not? Main thing we want to get is that clean squat, chest proud, knees driving over that middle toe. Control it down. Remember, you can make things harder for yourself by slowing things down or by speeding up and getting more reps in that same time. So more density or more time under tension. Almost there, team. In 5 seconds, we get that well-deserved 15-second break, and then We get the heart rate up. Cool. Time, right, 15 seconds, and we're back in those plank jacks, squat jumps, and burpees. 10, 10, 10, then you've got that 1 minute breather, all right? Last round to come after that. Plank jacks in 3, in 2, and 1. Off you go. Jump feet out and in, keeping core engaged, shoulders stacked above the wrist. 6, 7, 8, 9, straight into squat jumps, off you go. Squat low, jump high, think head to ceiling, think feet off the ground. Let's get that Air Jordan jump in if you can. Lovely. Team, once you've done 10 reps, it's burpees o'clock. Chest to floor or half burpees. Choice is yours. Whew. Last few now. Earn the right to recover. Earn the right to that breather. And once you're there, you can rest. Awesome, Joe. Keep pushing. It's only 10 reps. It will not take you a lifetime, even if it feels that way. All right, so I'm going to start that 1 minute timer now. Feel free to play catch up or pause the video. Hopefully you're watching this from home or the gym. And so you can do just that, all right? 1 minute, heart rate comes down, and we get back into the flow. Again, grab that sip of water if you need. We've got one final round together, and then we are done. Woo! Hope you're feeling as energized as I am, team. Really starting to feel the conditioning, though. Shows me what I need to work on. All right, 30 seconds, people, we're back in the mix. Push-ups, we can progress those, make them harder if we need to. Legs straight, or slowing it down. Control, or bang those reps out. Give me more work in the same period of time. Get more density, all right? 10 seconds, planks coming in with the, push-ups coming in with the shoulder taps. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and last round. Let's go, team, your choice. Slow and controlled. Add the shoulder tap. Again, you can slow that down too if you want, or increase the pace. Push them out as many as you can get done. It is the last round, so it's your time to push if you need to. Yep. Let's work through, team. I know the burn is there. Chest, shoulders, arms, probably feeling it all over. But good news is, only 15 seconds to go. Hardest part is well and truly done, team. I know you're probably thinking about those burpees, but don't. Not yet, at least. 10-second warning, people. Earn the right to that breather. Earn the right to that recovery. It's coming in 3, in 2, in 1. All right, 15 seconds. Breathe. Yeah, those times keep you honest, right? Whew. All right, squats with that lateral crunch coming in 3, in 2, in 1. All right. So if you're going to be smart like me, you might start to slow things down here. So you've got more energy for those burpees, those jump squats, and the plank jacks. All right, controlled strength endurance work here, and then conditioning, where we go balls to the wall to get those 10 reps done. Pushing yourself mentally, pushing yourself physically, and even spiritually. If you really didn't feel like doing this workout before, I hope I've drawn something competitive about out, whether you're competing against yourself or against me on screen. I hope I brought out something that allows you to feel like you've achieved something today. In 3, in 2, in 1. Right, 15 seconds. Your last round of conditioning. Make it count. Don't hold back because no one's watching. You're only lying to yourself. 5 seconds. Do what you can. Doesn't matter what mine looks like or who else you're thinking about. Let's get this done, team. Off we go. Plank jacks, 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump squats. Off you go. 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who's ready for burpees? Let's get it. Hey, test the floor. Come on. Everything you got. Every time you hit the deck, just like in life, when it knocks you down, you stand up stronger, fitter, more resilient versions of yourself. So dig in deep. Give me 10 reps. And then what you do after that is all up to you, gang. You can lay there for the rest of the day. You've earned the right to be there. Woo! There's my 10. How you doing? Are you done? Oh gosh, team, you absolutely crushed that one. Wherever you are in the world, in your day, big up yourself for getting through that one. It wasn't easy, but just the right spice, just the right level to give the body that dose of strength, endurance, and of course, of conditioning. I'm still out of breath, so I'm gonna go sort myself out. Have a great rest of your day, people. I look forward to training with you guys again. I'm Lewis. This is your 15 minutes strength meets stillness. So lay back and enjoy the stillness. I'm out, gang. Peace.